What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. We're back here on how to start logging on Farming Simulator 25. This is part 4. Tonight we got some equipment. We're going to be planting some trees tonight, chat. We're going to be planting some trees. We got stuff. We're going to haul it up to the claim, and then we are going to test it out and see what we got. Tell you what, there are so many different varieties of trees on this. It kind of blew me away. I was trying to figure out the right ones. So what I did buy was the lodgepole pine. I believe those are the long, skinny ones. Lodgepole sounds like a big, long, tall tree. I forget what they all were, but there is a lot. We'll go through like the different varieties of trees. Actually, we'll move the truck up. We'll go through the different varieties of trees later on if I remember. I was very surprised on how many varieties. You can pretty much plant whatever type of tree you want. We want the long, skinny ones because we're doing logging, but if you're like trying to plant trees and watch them grow around your property and whatnot, or any of that kind of stuff, pretty cool. Even like apple trees and all that kind of stuff. It's a trip. What's up, Redneck? You say, here we go again, early stream. Yeah, we're doing a little early today. It's Sunday. We're chilling. It's raining outside, so I might as well get on here and do some early logging. Maybe catch some folks that don't normally get to see us. It's the hours, you know. Gonna get some new faces in here today. Oh, I didn't drop the trailer. I knew that. Let's see, we don't want that one. We want this one. No, we want truck. No, we want the back one. There. Nice trailer. For like a base game low boy, this thing is pretty sweet, really. Yeah, we'll jump in here, we'll get this thing loaded up. The pallet of saplings there, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I got 2 pallets, which are like 7,000 bucks a pop. But this one pallet filled this machine up just right. It's 240. Is that Rizutech planter, the attachment for this excavator, and it says the SKB 240. There is 240 saplings on there, so maybe that's it. Grizzly Grahams, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't recognize the name. You say you have the new farm stick? No, I don't have the farm sticks. I have the Rustmaster. What would that be? What are they called? It's been a while. What are they called, Redneck? The 1600Ms or something. I forget what they're called. I got the dual joysticks on that. I got mine a little while before the farm sticks came out. I probably would have got the farm sticks, but I do like the Thrustmasters a lot, just like the regular. T 1600Ms. I think that's what they are. It's been a while. All right, so let's get this in a little bit closer to us here. We're back to where we want to be. This thing doesn't lock on. If you strap it down, it doesn't lock on to the trailer. Actually, I wanted to test that. Let's test that right now because I said it didn't. It does move around all over the place. It's not a solid strap. I'm probably going to hit that head too, huh? Let's see. I did a little bit. We'll have to pick that up. The Rustmaster just came out with the Xbox stick. What? That's tight. That's cool. Did I not just turn that on? Come on. Oh. I turned it off. It was already on, I guess. And for some reason it switched out of my other implement. You got to make sure it's in the right implement. And we'll just go middle. Okay, so you're getting it? So dope. You're talking about for the Xbox there, Grizzly? I just want to like bring this thing down to like here. Oh, let's get it at least in the middle. Maybe just there's a collision there. Maybe we are lined up fine there. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off, but I'm gonna jump back in the truck. I'm gonna strap it down. Oh, for some reason I turned off the truck again. So what I want to do. It's weird I went into the menu because it's weird that button set up on my stick as the menu. It's normally my strapping button. Menu is just escape on my keyboard. All right, so what I really want to do here is try to drive this thing off of the trailer. See, it's strapped right now on the trailer. All right, so we are strapped. See, I can't drive off, but it moves. See how we can move around still? So when we're driving around, it does kind of jitter around and kind of move around on us. But yeah, we are on there, so we're not gonna fall off. But it's so wide. See, we're like already like 6 inches off of both sides there. Yeah. All right, so yeah, the other pallet of saplings staying down here while we haul this load back up to the claim. You might get it once the new Xbox. Oh yeah. But is there a new Xbox coming out? I'm so far off of the console stuff. I like the fact that they stopped making consoles every year for a while there. I like that. They were just made a good one and then worked on improving the games and the quality of that kind of stuff instead of just worried about a new console every year. I kind of like when games now don't have a new game every year because they're so focused on just getting the new game out every year and they don't worry about just the quality of the games. Like, man, like I like the fact that FS period Giants at all. Here comes the trade. They take their time. The trade looks pretty cool for that. They take their time, and it takes them 3 years between each game. But there's so much stuff you could add, DLCs and stuff like that, to get it all dialed in. Like, it took me 3 years to get FS22 dialed in, and all of a sudden, finally had it dialed in, and then boom, a new game came out. So, like the new hotness, is always, it's okay, but if they focus on making the games better versus trying to make the console different every single time, I believe that's way better, in my opinion. See, we already kind of shifted around on the trailer. See, we're like 3 inches on that side, 9 inches on that side sticking off. So it doesn't sit super stable on this trailer. Even as we get up around the corner here, you'll see that there's a couple times I had to like get out and I could shift it over while it being strapped. I could get it. Whoa, what did we just... I wasn't out of my lane. That's so crazy. Maybe he swung out wide and I didn't even see that guy. That was in my lane. I'm gonna go back and watch that later. I did not see that car. Maybe he hit the excavator sticking out or something. I don't know, but it stopped us in our tracks, that's for sure. Made me forget what I was talking about. I think I was talking about being able to like shift the excavator over. Well, maybe we did collide with the track there or something. Because we are kind of wide on that. We are kind of sticking out a little. But I could get out there and kind of like shift it over while it being strapped on the trailer. That's why I thought the straps didn't work at all. But then when I tried to drive it off while it was strapped the first time, it was stuck to the trailer. That's why I wanted to test that right now. I do like here on the bottom right side too how it shows there's 240 saplings in that, like the way it shows it up there with the tree saplings on that little menu there on the right. I do like the menus a lot. The gauges all look really good too. And I know that sign there says no trucks over the bridge, but we're doing it. But one thing we have to worry about... Oh, really, dude? Really? You're gonna try to come on here while I'm crossing right now? So you lose your mirrors. Right here it has that clipping through the... Oh, it's weird it didn't do it this time. It was clipping through the bridge. I guess right now we're up. Why are we? Let's get the tires up there right now. But they're now just trying to clip through. See how we're kind of getting stuck on the bridge there. It was going to let us go over though that time. It kind of did, but the front of that low blade kind of dives into that bottom of that ramp there. All right, so we're almost back. We just got to go up around the corner here, get this thing brought down. I do also want to work on some landscaping. I started clearing out a little area. I got rid of some of the shrubbery up there and trying to clear out some land. I would like us to start working on kind of getting our little property built up, a little homestead type of deal up here as we go as well. This is not all just informational how-to type of stuff. It's how to do it OT style, you know. You guys go back to like the first how-to video here, the episode 1, see how full this whole area was up here, and all those little bushes, those little, like on the left and right side there, you can see the two, like, I don't like, you guys know, if you've been following, you guys know that I don't like those little, the one right here in front of me type of thing. Those are awful. I think what I want to do though, are we gonna bottom out there? I don't want to hit the logs, but I do want to kind of park this off to the side so it's not in our way. Come on. Come on, Betsy, get us down there. Kind of want to park this over here. We come in here and get these logs out of here later on. And yeah, we'll just, oh, let me unstrap before I drop it. And I'll just pull the truck up like that. We'll want the truck in a little bit, we'll load it up and go sell a load of logs probably. Most likely it won't take us that long to plant trees. We have 240 trees here. I'm probably won't be planting all of these trees. That's a lot of trees. It's going to take us a long time for these to grow, so it's not like we're going to be speeding up time. We're going to be taking our time going through the seasons here, kind of seeing how, you know, how the different seasons are. We're almost in December. So I started, if you see up here on top of the hill, like right up here, I started clearing out this area. We do have some stumps and little pieces of tree I want to come through and mulch this stuff out, but a couple logs here. I forgot this stuff was over here, so we do have some more logs over here. But I think I want to come through here, plant a bunch of trees through here. There's a couple, I might come through and get the last bit of, there's like that dead one. There's a couple more tall ones there on this side. But more or less, we're going to come down here through this other side that we were clearing out. See all these tall ones here. We're going to get all these out before we plant on this side. But I think this whole side is already over here. I'm not going to like take out any of the shrubbery over here or anything. We're just going to come through and there's one stump there. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, there is. We'll probably come from this side. Remember I started cutting down this tree yesterday? It does show now that it's interesting how it looks like it's dead now. See how it's like turned brown? As I was saying, all the leaves don't go away when you cut it, but now they're like dried and dead, huh? That's interesting. So yeah, we're gonna come through with that tree planter deal. We're gonna plant a bunch of trees, I think even like throughout here. And then maybe I'll come in the backside. We'll get the rest of these nicer ones. All these trees here. There's a dead one there. But all these tall ones, we're going to work our way through our property still, clearing stuff out. We have to still make money and kind of proceed through stuff. We're going to try to find a different plot. Let's go grab this machine. And with that being said, too, I did find, I should have known we were looking for where we start, our starting spot when you spawn into the game, when it's all new game. Start at the main farm. I was looking for what field it was, what farm it was. Field 1, field 2, field 3. I should have known. That's always where. Oh, this is not the machine I want. That's always where you start. You always start on like 1, 2, 3. All right, let's grab this planter. This is the same machine that we had the mulcher attachment hooked to. It's just right off there to the right. Yeah, this machine is right my way though. Maybe we'll just back this up the hill. Come on. Sometimes when they go up the hill backwards like that, they're sluggish on the power. Really need some FDR stuff soon. All right, there's that. And then we're going to go ahead and jump back in this one. And now we have some room. We can actually walk this thing down. This thing cruises downhill. Sometimes going uphill in the weird spots, it pretty gutless. All right, so yeah, I had to get this. I got just the header attachment here. I think it was 16,000 bucks. A load of trees, which was 240 per pallet. It was 7,000 bucks. I'm pretty sure it's $7 grand for the trees, but 240 trees for $7 grand. Yeah, not the worst. We'll go all the way down here. I'm gonna try to stay on the inside of all these big trees here. Just go kind of right down here. We just gotta kind of watch where we just gotta remember where we're planting. So I gotta turn it on. We have to switch implements there. Oh, back to that one. Oh, I see this has to contact the ground, I guess. And I think if I remember, yeah, you can kind of adjust it wherever you're trying to keep it flat. Say my bit rate is higher than recommended. I'll have to adjust that. It was telling me a different recommendation. It gave me all kinds of issues yesterday. All right, lowered. All right, there it went. Planted a tree. That's our first little tree planted. My graphics aren't the best here, but look, there's our first little tree planted. Lodgepole pine going in. We just gotta watch where all these are. They probably take like 4 or 5 years to grow if it's like any of the other ones. So okay, we gotta make sure we're not planting too close too. We gotta also get here and harvest some later on. So, and also not too close to their trees. What I usually would do is I stay in one spot with this machine with the tracks. Is it not touching? There it goes. Yeah, some of these little trees are hard to see. Maybe we'll go through and like do a different ground texture around each one so we can kind of see where they're at better. Yeah, because in this stuff, it's hard to see where I planted that last one. Where was that? It's gone, chat. Where'd it go? All right, there's one there. And one there. I did just put one right here, right? Somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Standing on it right there. They're hard to see, though. I think what we're going to have to do is something like construction. I think we're going to have to do like, can I not zoom in more to myself there? Is that really as far as I can zoom in? But what I was thinking is like around each one we'll have to Oh, I guess forest ground isn't the best little marker for that, huh? Let's see. We don't have too many options these days. Why can't I zoom in? I can zoom way out. Why can't I zoom this far out? But I can't zoom that close in? Well, that's weird. What's going on here? What I wanted to do is kind of paint some mulch around or something. Even just having that mud there, I guess you kind of see a little bit better, but it's still kind of hard to see all that. But very weird how we couldn't zoom in that far. That's as close as I could get. All the trees are in my way here. I guess I'm just gonna do like dirt around them for now, like this. Can't even see where the other one went because they're so little, and then like it's hard to see them. All these trees are in my way. Where'd that little guy go? Can't even see it, chat. Oh, it's right. Jesus, right here. Alright, so we gotta figure that out. And this painting menu, definitely. You shouldn't have to zoom this far out to do painting. Look at that. A good way to see the rest of the map, though, huh? The rest of the trees. Like, what other areas have all the trees, huh? I haven't been able to, like, to fly around too much. This kind of helps us fly around. There's some actually nice trees up here in this area. There's actually some. This is a good plot. I wonder how much they want for that one. That's a little strip right there. You see all this little back area. There's a lot of nice trees on that one. It's so weird how we can fly around though, huh? Let's see our areas right up here. We still have quite a few trees too to get out. Dead ones. This is our fly mode, right? We can't fly around yet, so there you go. What else do we got around? Lots of nice other trees, but I'm trying to look for them spots that have the trees I'm looking for. And really, there's not that many. There's a decent amount in this area. I see some of those little lighter green colored ones. But yeah, we'll have to figure out the forestry side of things. But this is that plot I was just looking at. You can see how many trees are up in this spot too. This will keep us busy for a little while. Probably get like a few $100,000 out of that and plant some more trees up there as well. I'm not sure how much that plot's going for. I can't wait until we actually have this. Is actually a BGA. I was wondering what this was here. Pretty cool setup on the BGA. Yeah, we'll just have to watch where all these trees are, I guess. You can kind of see them a little bit better now that I painted underneath there. It's just so weird that our painting menu looked like that. Alright, so it's back out of here. Yeah, kind of what I like to do is I go 1, 2, 3 like that. You can see the 3 there. I'll get over here and I'll do another one here. I think painting each one would be okay to like visualize them, but it's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna do another one kind of right between all these. So I kind of just try to make it about even space, you know, 15, 20 feet between each one, whatever that is. I'm not measuring it. Gosh, with this ground texture. See, I didn't want to paint everything up here, but I think what I might do here, chat, is go through with this ground texture, ground forest texture. And I didn't want to get rid of the shrubs. I guess once they get bigger, we could come through and add some more plants back in and whatnot, but what I want to do, I think, is use this ground forest texture and just paint the whole area where we're trying to. That way I could just see them. Because doing it the way I'm doing it right now is pretty weird. There's so little, it's hard to see what we're doing. And like the views is giving me and stuff on where to zoom in and out on the landscape and stuff is tricky. So we'll just get rid of all this stuff right here. Let's make that bigger. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now we can actually see what we're doing there. Everything's clean. That whole area too. We'll clear all that out. Now we can actually see what we're doing. There, that's better. Alright, tree planting time. Let's back up a little bit here. There's also the other tree planters, so if you're doing like, say, which we probably will, maybe I'll get some land like with a field on it or something eventually, and we could do like farming, tree farm type of thing. I always wanted to do that in 22. I never quite did all that. I wanted to do it more towards the end, but didn't have enough time. So it takes like 5 years. So if you have a plot and do like every year do a big chunk of trees in a row, we actually use the planter on the back of a tractor plant trees. I think that'd be sweet. So we have like a rotation and we could just harvest off right off flat ground and have like a whole, we could do up in the hills too, like we're doing now. We could do both. But it'd be fun to have like actual tree farm, flat-ish type of field. It doesn't have to be flat, but it'd be fun to have little roads in between each section, just go through and drop them and process them like that. It makes for a very productive lumber production, you know? Everything's all uniform, all in a row, all thought out. I'll back up here. Yeah, all you gotta do is touch down, push the button. Even if you're using like a controller or whatever, it's not as smooth and fast as this, but make sure you touch down all the way, which you could like also tip this whole bit too and move it around. I didn't notice that you could also do the side-to-side motion there. I need to adjust the sensitivity of this top stick. I feel like it's not what it's supposed to be here. Slowpoke Gaming, welcome to the stream. I don't recognize the name. Howdy back to yourself there. We're just up here on the mountains of Riverbend Springs getting our claim replanted. We're checking out this this planter. If you guys played FS22 and you guys did like the Silver Run, the what was that, the Platinum expansion pack on that, if you guys did any of that, this is the same planter and gear as that. So it's not really like checking out new gear, just making sure it works the same. And so far it's the exact same stuff, and it's helping us get all these trees planted. Once the mod comes out where it lets you plant by hand, that'd be a fun way to do it. Go around with a bag of saplings and a shovel and you plant on the ground. It's one I wanted to do on 22 and just never did. It says no ground contact. Please lower the head. Yeah, spacing's not perfectly even there, but it's Totally okay. Can you guys see it now? How many trees are going to be up in this area? It's not going to be like overly filled, but it's going to be properly filled. You realize most of the DLC from 22 is base game 25? Yeah, a lot of it. Which is good. I can't wait to see what the DLCs will be on 25. I did get the 1 year bundle, so I got everything coming. I have like the other gear too, like the, was that MacDon stuff or whatever, however you say that. I have all that stuff too. I actually don't even have that installed right now, but I have all the stuff that's out right now. And we'll be keeping up with all the DLCs, all the 1 year packs. I feel like we need, I was gonna say one more tree here, but I don't think so. Those all have pretty good space. So we'll do one here. It's kind of close to that tree, but we'll do one there. One there, because see, if you get with the excavator and do this, you kind of swing around and do a bunch without really moving your tracks. Like we'll do one there. These are pretty close together. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll usually go boom, boom, a little bit more. Drop one there. Drop one there. Where's that top one? So we got one there. Let's go ahead and put one up here. We'll back up again here, drop one here. We do have one like right at our feet there. Got one up there. We'll go ahead and drop one right there. So far we've gone through 27 trees. I swear it's like we've gone through more than that, almost 30 trees. Pretty good there. We'll back up again. Let's get over here a bit. I want to put one right there. I think I'll put one down here. We could also go through too. We could plant more as we go, because even if it's like next month or whatever and we plant trees, it's still within that same year. So they're probably still in the same growth cycle. Let's see, we need one here. We'll reach out as far as we can here. Do that one. We'll put one right, I guess right here where we're at. I didn't really want to put them on the hillside, so we're not doing that. Like the hillside's fine, but like not right at that slope against the road. And I think that's pretty good for now. See, I just had to clear out that area, put one more right where we're at now. We'll do one more right here for now. I think I want to work on clearing out a little bit more of that stuff down on the bottom side there before we plant more. But I think what I want to do for now is just put this header. See if we can just have this thing live right here for a minute. No, we'll take it up with us. Because I'll just put it down by the shed that we have down there. Yeah, so we'll haul this thing back up to the top. But I do want to get back in the mulcher, get some more area cleared out. That's cool. This thing works that good. Look how many trees we still have in this front here. We have so many trees left in that. All the saplings still. So this thing goes. This is enough trees to do our whole area up here, which is good because it costs us. I think it was 16,000. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe that's how much it was to buy. Maybe I leased it. Now I can't remember. All right, so I got the mulcher just over here. We're gonna come through. I'm gonna mulch these little stumps and bits to my left up there, and I think we're gonna try to like flatten out the ground maybe, and maybe we'll add some stuff, or I don't know. We'll think about it. What do you guys want to do? Huh? I think for now we'll just put the planter deal here. Hopefully it could just sit like that. Grab this maybe. Alright, I guess like while we're here, right, I could get these little back up a little bit. Too close, too close. Oh, also. Let's see, we'll turn this on. There's these little bits of sticks around. So we find little stuff like this, we'll just have to go through mulching. Just like any of these little bits around like this. Oh yeah, you gotta turn off the header though. This machine's so gutless when that thing's taking away the RPMs there. It can crawl while the implement's on. It's just kind of gutless. Okay, so I just want to work on getting these little sticks out of here and these stumps. I guess, yeah, there are some logs that I want to get out of there too, but we're not going to mulch those. Those are good money there. All these stumps out. Stick here. All right, made light work of that. All right, so I just want to put this machine. Oh, I turned that off. Just want to put this machine, I guess, right here with this one for now. Ish. Good enough for now. The one that we're gonna need is probably that loader, getting these other trees out of here. Oh, there was one small bit. Can we pick up little stuff? Like, well, I haven't picked up anything in this game. We pick up stuff like this. So we can move little stuff. Save some firewood back here or something like that. I wasn't sure. I haven't moved anything like that yet. I did kind of want to get this tree out of here as well. That's something we probably should do, right? We should try to get this other... Maybe we'll take the loader over here. We'll try to get this other oak tree out of here. You guys remember that oak tree? Or whatever it was. Oak or maple. Big old sucker. Yeah, I might go over here and try to get some of that out. We'll see if we can get this thing loaded on the trailer. It's going to be ugly. But there is a couple of those types of kind of super ugly. No, they're not ugly, but when you cut them and try to haul them, they're ugly. Ugly, ugly. All right, we're testing growth cycles now on trees. We got trees planted, chat. Usually the way I plant too ends up being like kind of a throughway on each one, where I'm not like trampling over all my baby trees. But if you could go over them without killing them. Pretty sure. Find out right now, huh? Smush one. Is it still alive? It is. So with this tree, I don't even see. Switch view here. I don't even know if I can. Oh, watch out, deer. Get out of here. Can we even grab this big chunk out of here? Yeah, it does. That's a big honking piece right there, though, huh? The big honking sucker there. Ooh. But I tell you what, if we get lots of money for these, I will like this one right to my right there, I'll cut those suckers down. I'll find a land that has a bunch of that crap on it. Let's go down here and get our log trailer. Yeah, once we have like some land too with the other tree planter, we'll be testing out that type of planting as well. It's cool because you can like set the distance between. Come on. But yeah, more or less this area up here is going to be our home. And, you know, we're going to have trees growing around us. Obviously, it's our property, so. And this base game truck has been kicking ass. I really like it. It's pretty sweet. I have no complaints with this truck at all. Not even a little bit. This is my favorite truck on any base game farm sim. Back this thing right up on there, huh? Look at that. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be ugly. Well, we'll load this sucker on here. As long as it stays on the truck, right? We're good to go. Like I said, as long as it stays on the truck. It is a big honking piece of wood, though. But to be able to like cut one of these down and do all this, it takes more work than normal. Let's see, kind of close to that truck there. We can just go like right here, because you gotta like cut them down with a chainsaw. You can't just process them with a processor and stuff like that. I hope we're getting like maybe $5,000 or more per tree here of this type of stuff. That's why I want to maybe just take this one tree in after we get it loaded, and we'll see like what it's worth. Some of this stuff's gonna be ugly to grab, huh? Maybe I should cut some of that down more. Can I cut this branch off of here? Ouch. Mowed that one down a little bit too much. I didn't want to cut their side. You really just gotta watch where you're cutting with this thing. I think there could be some more improvements with the chainsaw cutting and that kind of stuff. Alright, see if we can get some more of this loaded here. These ugly trees. Still something I wanted to test out with the trees. They're either way, they're still way better than the start of 22. We're at such a weird angle here. The truck is way too close to us as well. Like I said, it's gonna be an ugly load, but I just wanted to get on there. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can shift. When I grab one, I'm gonna try to shift over more away from the trailer. See if I can grab that one. Oh, too far away. A little bits longer than I thought. Just grab that more in the middle there. Switch views. I just want to get away from how close we are to the truck. Probably what I'll have to do is like back up out like that each time, really, to load these. So I have enough room to reach out and put them in. What I should probably do is pull the truck forward too. We'll just have to back up. What is so ugly how I didn't cut the branches off. I tried to delimb it, but it wouldn't let me delimb these. So it's not going to be our prettiest stack, like our last one was, right? Our last one was pretty ugly as well. Just want to get this one if I can. Try to get the bigger stuff on the bottom. Kind of want to put this one up front. Back up some more here. Yeah, let's get this thing loaded. Yeah, hopefully we're getting some money for these trees because they're kind of annoying to load too. Come on, get in there. Those branches are just like, the way they look and the way they react to everything, annoying. Like I'm clearing out a brush pile here, huh? Hopefully they charge us for all, or hopefully we get, I don't want them to charge us, hopefully we get extra money for all the leaves and stuff we're bringing in here. At least it grabs on the pieces like this pretty good. Just hoping it stays. I didn't even make it in the truck. It's weird how everything was kind of settling in the truck. You see that? Come on, piece. You little bugger. I'm gonna just put it right here in the middle of this. It should stay, maybe, hopefully. I just got another couple grabs of this type of stuff here, and then we can haul it down. I just want to see how much one of these is worth. I don't know how much all this weighs. I know that's like hardwood though. It's like should be heavier and denser than like fir or pine, right? I'm not sure how the physics of the weight is and stuff. Just got a few more little branches to grab. Let's see if I can grab all this together here. It's like one more piece, so we'll come back and grab that one last one. Zen Pyro, how y'all doing tonight? Oh man, doing great, man. Just trying to get this pesky it's like an oak. It's like the tree that we have here we're hauling looks like one of these big fat ones here like this. This is what I broke down yesterday, and I'm trying to just get it loaded on this trailer. So far it just looks like an awful mess. Earlier in the thing we did some tree planting, so I was testing out the tree plant and stuff. But yeah, good. We're just gonna go haul this to the mill and see if these are any kind of value at all, getting this ugly crap out of the way. If so, there's a lot of trees on this map that we could potentially remove the ugly way here. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll work on getting like some kind of mulcher, not mulcher, but wood chipper type of deal. We could wood chip all these types. But yeah, it was a big fat one, just like this one here. Is there one more piece back in there still? Stuck in the tree. Yeah, see, we have that stump, but I think there's actually one more piece right back here. It's hard to see. Let's see if I can just grab it out blind. Oh yeah. So I think that we'll take this one in, and then we'll load this up and take this in. We'll see how it looks here. Hope there's not any kind of weird stuff kind of snagged up on the ground there. As I back up out of here, though, I do want to give this big chunk a little shove over if I can, if it'll let me. It's just hanging way off the side there now. Oh no, I don't know if I want to mess with it. It's on there. Alright, I'll just leave this right here for now. Yeah, you see we have our little saplings planted on the hillside now. Oh man, so many of those fell out. This is gonna be... I think I'm gonna have to reload some of those. That kind of sucks. It sucks that big one went sideways there, but look how far everything's hanging off. Hopefully we're gonna be able to get this to the mill. I'll strap those down so these don't move around, but I do want to reload all this stuff again real quick. Come on, get up on there. Wow, these trees are ugly. Stay there at least, please. Little ugly sucker. This is that Riverbend Springs map. So you and a friend tried to do logging today as a co-op, but we never found much for it. Are you talking about just for... What is going on here? Why am I... You talking about not much for like trees to cut? Man, the reaction, the physics of grabbing these trees are... See, I was like trying to look at that. Look how it grabs it. That is not what it's supposed to be doing. Too much collision on the physics of like leaves and loose branches that normally would disappear. That's what's going on with these ones. There's not enough testing done on the forestry side of stuff. It is better than 22. It is better than the start of 22. But the fact that you know, if somebody would have loaded one load of logs, they would have found a bunch of issues that could have got fixed, which tells me not too much log loading or forestry stuff got tested prior to release. Maybe they like hand cut some and did some other loading, but with like this machine like grabbing, there's like a couple little bugs that I have to report. Trees add mods or modes. Is that what you actually meant to say? Modes or mods? But so far since I've been on 25, I've been doing forestry, so you just gotta find the right area. I'm up at the top right corner of the map. The biogas plant is just down the way there, so that's the plot we're on. I did find, hopefully we get out of here with all these scragglies off of here. One way to break the game. I do want to hit this save button real quick. Yeah, the trees is kind of tricky on some of the spots, but there are, like a lot of these areas I found have like this a dead one there, but there was a lot of these straight ones. There's still quite a few around that we have to harvest off our property, but this whole area here that I planted, it had trees all over it. But you can see there's a bunch of, excuse me, bunch of decent ones that are still lurking around on our land here. Like all these ones up here, a couple dead ones there. Any of these straight ones here. I forget how big our property is. I think I could tell because the way that, yeah, we can only go to there. That's as far as we can go up the hill. How far back did our plot go? I forget. Let's check the map real quick. We're on up in the top corner. We'll go to farmland. Yeah, so just down the way a little bit here still. So all this area back here is RSU. I would like to come through and plant some more trees up in this area. But not as many straight ones here. That plot that I carved out there that we were just on, that whole area and like up top up here had probably the most, and like up through here had the most. It was just like, you know, boom, 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 all the way through with these types of trees up here. The other plot I did find that had some pretty good trees just a little bit ago was where was that? The way I actually found it, it's not a flight mode right now, but the way I did notice that if you go into construction into like painting mode, you can zoom way the heck out. So this is the spot. See the BGAs where I'm at right now is up here in this spot, and you can tell in this area still quite a few nice, like you can see the green ones. Some of those are shorter. These like taller types are what you're looking for, like these types for nice trees to carve. But the other spot I found was, it was inside the map, right? It's right here. So what is this right here? It's like, I guess a whole farm plot. Hopefully it all comes with that because that'd be kind of cool, but there's the tunnel there. And I'm pretty sure, I'm really hoping, yeah, so that's right along the line there. So this is an in-game spot. Hoping. Because the farm, all that has to be, and there's a road back there. But I saw this spot here that had all these trees up through here too. You can see all the nice straighter tall ones here on this whole plot. Quite a few. You look into it and let him know. He's doing long distance. He's a long distance trucker, so finding time to game together is hard. Oh yeah, I get it. It's like we have the whole FS crew, which is Cobble 73 Gaming, Rabid Rob, Country Bumpkin, and myself. Finding time to game with my boys is tough too. It's like that's our whole crew. We started pretty much. I think we started together on 19. There's the FS crew Discord you guys can check out too. It's all of us all on the one Discord. All right, so I saved it, and we're gonna try to haul this ugly thing. I wouldn't mind if it was just a lumber, but the fact that and it died too. So when I first cut it down, right, I thought that was kind of a trip too. When I first cut it down, it was like autumn colors, like how one of these look. And then today, when I came to start loading it, it's all brown and dead, like it's been dried over there for a while or something. It's kind of trip. All right, we're hauling down, chat. We're hauling to the mill. Hopefully we don't get snagged up on stuff, and we're gonna like. I was wondering about like collisions on those little branches. Like, no, we don't have collisions on there. That's good. I'm just hoping like if some traffic or somebody AI drivers go by, it won't like run into us. They're like moving a whole brush pile. Yeah, it'd be sweet to have like fields like these just loaded with trees growing. Or do like every year get a field and plant it full of trees. So every, you know, when you're harvesting one, you have the next one 2 years, the next one 3 years, the next one 4 years. You're harvesting the year 5 or whatever, but you're also planting new ones too. I think this is actually the turn. We go down and to the left as well, but I think this was the. I'm gonna go in backwards compared to how we normally been doing. I'll probably take the wrong way. Now that we're going this way, I forget where the sawmill is, chat. I think it's the left after the railroad, and we go down. I think that's what it is. You never been good with driving on the game? Oh man, this takes practice. I've been playing Farm Sim for a decade now. I started on FS15, and I'm just using the PlayStation controller. Whoa, and we are on PC. I stopped too. We are on PC here, but I use a console controller because I was a console player for most of my gaming days. Let's get this music going again here. Not sure why it stopped. But yeah, if I was looking into getting maybe a wheel. I've always talked about getting a wheel and pedals for a long time. Which that's the real way to be driving. Let's see, which way was the mill on this side? School bus. Yeah, I think our turn is actually right here. Oh, I hate those trees. I do have to get on our property too and do some more tree removal of those types. I don't mind driving through bushes like the ones we're going through now because they don't bind up. Yeah, I was always tripping about this area too, like this whole area is a trip too. And where are they finding these trees at? Like I see some pretty hefty sized logs around. And where do they find those bad boys? I can't see where I'm going. Definitely not where I was trying to go. Redneck, you still there, buddy? And that was funny. You said that. Oh man, I wish we were doing some digging. I could dig it. So this is our little zone here. We'll get back here and we'll go sell this tree off. Guess I'll just leave it like that. And we're gonna go run up here. But yeah, see these ones? Like, where are they finding these logs at? These are straight. Or like the ones that are floating out here in the water. Where are they finding these bad boys at? Those are some nice trees there. Those must be some Oregon trees, huh? You have 22 on the Xbox and 25 on the computer, but Xbox controller for both? Heck yeah. So you have to go up here and get this little trigger spot. That little trigger here is to buy the sawmill, but to sell is this one back here. Talk to the office here real quick. And we did get 6,300 for that one tree. So it's not terrible. Did it all go? It did all go. So 6,300 for one of those big suckers. Pretty ugly, but if you have like, you know, you need to make some quick money, that just paid for all the fuel costs and for the day pretty much. So let's haul the truck back. I feel better about having that ugly one out. I know that we can do it now as well. So if you do have land that has a bunch of those, you can get them out and sell them for an okay price. For a single tree, being 6,300 bucks is not the worst. Wonder how those things react in a chipper. We should get a wood chipper, huh? What's the price on wood chips? You gotta get a trailer to dump them. Tractor to pull the trailer. I guess I just need a trailer, right? I could use this truck. You hope Alien Jim brings No Man Lands. Oh man, I'm glad it stopped me there. We would have got nailed. Man, that thing was right on us. I didn't even see it going down. Go. Go. Let me through. I was gonna move the truck, lift us up. It did. I haven't talked to Alien Jim for a long time. Hopefully he's doing okay. He had a lot of personal stuff going on back when he, shortly after he like released what was the last map he did? Western Wilds, and then he did, I know he did No Man's Land and Western Wilds. Those are the only two maps that he did on 22. But he was going through a lot of personal stuff, like happens to all of us, you know. It's hard to focus on the game and the community when you got personal stuff bringing you down. So I know a while back, last time I chatted with Alien Jim on Discord, he was talking about he had to take a step back from everything for a while and kind of reevaluate priorities in his life and all that type of stuff. And I totally get it. I understand. Alien Jim's the whole reason why I even got on Discord. It's funny because as soon as I joined Discord, like 2 weeks later or maybe a week later, Mr. Sealy P started his Discord. So I was like, oh, that's fresh, and got over there. I'm still one of the top people out over thousands of people that are on Mr. Sealy P's Discord just because I got in there so early. Yeah, I was not even on Discord at all until Alien Jim. He found me when I was playing on Spectacle Island on his other map there. Spectacles, that's an awesome map. Let's see. Just want to turn this around a bit here. I'm not sure where we want to approach all this. Long haul. A little achievement there, long haul, something. In for the long game, I said. Not sure what that was about. Maybe it's because the amount of time we've played so far on here. Yeah, he jumped in on Spectacle, and I was blown away that one of my favorite map makers was in my chat. That's tight. I've had a bunch of people in my chat now, but like at the time, I was like kind of blown away. And he's like, "Yeah, if you don't believe me, come join me on my Discord." And I did, and sure enough, and it was him, and we were chatting, and even chatting about like improvements on for Spectacle and all that. And there's some updates. I kind of like I almost had a little bit of input on some of that stuff. We do have a few little bits of wood floating around. Maybe I could just mulch him like this piece here. Why is it, look at how it grabs those. Why does it grab those like that? It's grabbing it like the physics of the piece is big or something. But maybe we'll go through and we'll harvest some stuff for a bit. There's a bunch of these trees up on the top of my right side there that have a pretty good amount of lumber. We'll go up through here and harvest. I do want to plant more trees up through there, but I want to finish doing like tree removal and stump removal and all that stuff before planting. We'll just leave that there for now. I guess we'll go grab the processor here. Same with like this dead one here. We'll just go ahead and knock that one out right now. Yeah, I might just go through for a bit and just kind of see where we're at for getting all the trees processed on our land here or something, maybe, huh? I'll just kick all these out here on this side. Your game on, as I said, Valheim, you have over 2K hours. Yeah, that's a bunch. Pretty much all of my gameplay time anymore is all streamed. I stream pretty much every time I play. I don't have a lot of time to play these days, having kids and having a full-time job and all that, so anytime I can play, I usually stream it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down. So why not record what I'm doing, huh? Show everybody what I'm doing. That's why I started streaming in the first place, just kind of show everybody what I'm working on and different map builds and whatnot. There's one of those dead ones. I'm not sure if we get docked money for dead trees. Like if they're not as valuable, I'm not sure about that. Suppose we'll have to find that one out together. See if I can drop all these in the same spot here. Stump's coming my way. I was trying to knock that one over so it's not stacked up like that. Good enough for now. See, I wanted to try to reach out and grab this one too here. This one's one of those kind of, it's a little far away. This one's one of those kind of wiggly ones, but I still can harvest this one pretty good. They don't load up in the truck as nice. They're a decent piece of wood that we can harvest out. Same with like the small ones, like right in front of me there, a decent piece, but I guess all these ones always have this little stick that's in there. I'm hoping the trees I planted are like these lodgepole pine type like this. And really, I can't wait until FDR stuff comes out. I can't wait until a real forestry map comes out too. So FDR map and FDR login will be cruising. Or if Mr. T-Bone wants to make a map for me to struggle on, I'd love that too. It's funny, I've been doing so much forestry the past few years. People try to make maps just to challenge me and stuff, you know? Here you go, try this one out. And so far I have not found a map that I can't log on. Because I'll start using winches, I'll start using all the yarders, all that type of stuff too. Haul trees up anywhere. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to save that small one, that's not getting cut. Alright, let's see, let's go. We'll go down around this way here. See, is this one of ours here? If I can get to all this, if this is ours, we're gonna cut all these down as well. It's like it is. It would have told me we're not allowed. I still haven't tried to grab one of these. They're probably just so big for our machine though. Oh, we're stuck up on it there. Looks like we have one tree. That's one of the smaller ones. It's a little bit smaller there too. I don't want to harvest any of those. There's one good one I see right here. See if we can cut through right here. Oh, let's see. Let's lay it down. Get down this way. Oh, get on there. Get on there. Stuck up on their trees here. We'll just lift up, do our best kind of getting it out of there. Physics of that stuff isn't the most dialed in yet. Just gotta kind of work with what we got for now, so everything gets all sorted out. Like I always tell everybody too, this is the worst FS25 will ever be. So enjoy it at its worst, huh? It's only gonna get better from here. In about 3 years, we'll have everything figured out, and then a new game will come out again. It's hard to see what I'm doing in this view up these trees. All right, where are we going here? I know we got some more stuff down here to cut. I was also kind of curious on how far our property comes down. Maybe we're like right on our line here now. Let's see. Yeah, so everything's straight down to the road and back up is all of our stuff. Just hoping that some of these other straight ones down here on our property. See a couple off to my left there. We haven't been down here yet. looks like a dead one. Maybe not. Some of the tall ones look. Oh no, that's a good one. Oh, I see the one right to the left there in our view. That's a dead one. You can see how the bark is kind of miscolored there. Good way to tell if it's dead or not by not having to look up at it. Alright, all the dead ones gotta come out too. I'm just hoping we don't get like a lot less for them, you know? Hopefully we get more for the dead ones. See this one? I'm not sure if this tree here is on our property or not. Pretty sure this tree over here is on their property. Can I grab this one? Oh, that's theirs. I know this tree here. I can grab this one out, right? It's ours. Oh, nope, that's also their tree. All right, so that's where our property line is. We cut this one here. We can't cut that one, so that's where our line is. These little pesky buggers here. I really don't like these trees, but I want to see if I can reach through blind almost and grab. I grab this one out and drag it through. I hate when those little ones kind of spin around and then mess up the whole stack there. Push that back. All right. Let's see. Go up and around this way. We're gonna harvest this tree. This tree, and then we have the one there to my left. We have one to my right, I believe, that we could get out. Oh, we are so close to that one. Sometimes they just want to fall, or they want to fall. See, there's quite a few trees on this map that you can start cutting. It's not like a forestry map, so there's not going to be a lot of forest. But so far, it's a decent plot. We got quite a few trees out of here so far. We're running 5-meter logs the whole time. I thought I was switching it up, but so far on the trailer, it seems to work out okay. So there's that. Just get out here and run around for a minute and see what we got next. Got one here. Working back up this way, just a little handful of them through here. Yeah, we'll just keep making our way back up through here. Plenty of work to be done yet. Try to see where we're going here. Can't see with those trees in my way. That's a decent one we can grab while we're right here. I'll probably get snagged right up in that tree. Yep, just like that. Whoa, man. Those trees take us for a ride sometimes. Really, this one, what I could do is grab it from this side and try to get it more over to that pile over there. See if it'll let us get this one over here. At least so it's sorta together with these. We do have to get the truck in here and get this stuff loaded, so we don't have like a forwarder. A lot of the forwarders were kind of lame too that we had options for. Let's see, I'm gonna scoot. Yeah, I'm gonna get us turned around here. What platform do I play on? This is on PC. I'm a console player at heart, but I play on PC. This is one of those dead ones. We're just gonna get it kind of set down here. I hear some of the console stuff has been kind of buggy. There's been some issues I've heard on that side of things. Let's see, we got a few to grab here. Start by knocking this one down that way. This one. Let's go. Some of these little pesky bushes through here. Is this one of the ones we're harvesting? I think we are harvesting these type. Nope, nope, nope. Whoa. There's underneath the map. What happened? See if I keep. Let's go on this other view. What happened? Look at us. All because those little pesky buggers wanted. It was that one that's right behind me. Let's see. Let's lift it up. I should be able to flip out of here now. Let's see. Oh. Not the first time I've had to do some stupid things like that before, huh? Well, you guys that know have been following me for a while, I've seen worse. Alright, so that's those trees there. Another good one right here. We'll get up on the other side. Alright, let's see. Quite a few good ones in here. Or one. That's oh, the one that I was actually looking at is this one here. It fall good if there's no trees in our way. Yeah, this whole area was thick up here when we first started. It's hard to see any of this stuff, and now we actually kind of see our lands. We're getting some of the stuff removed. Visibility's opening up. It'd be a nice plot once we're all done with it. It's a little homestead. But this is just the base game map. As soon as like a real map comes out, like a mod map comes out, I'll probably be switching stuff over. So this will be a good start for now. Keep us busy, help us do some stuff, you know. And, but once the options start opening up, we'll probably be, you know, gotta find the real map to do it all, you know. Oh man. Get out of that tree. Don't tip me over again. Oh, jeez. So it's one of those little scraggly ones that I hate too, that get bound up. Like it's just like catching the whole thing. This thing would rip right through that in real life. You wouldn't even notice that little shrub was even there. That's weird that you removed your, retracted your message there. You didn't have to do that. Your message was fine. It's weird you don't have a name though. At first I thought that was your message, or I thought that was your name, was your message. Nice little pile of lumber up here. Still quite a few up here on the hill too to process through. Maybe we'll see about getting a load of logs loaded and taken in. What else we got up here? There's a nice little stack coming up. A few more back here. Trying to avoid branches in the trees up above, and trying to avoid stumps on the ground. See, we got a dead one there. I do want to kind of come in here and that's that. Yep. I want to grab this one. Grab this one out of here. Oh, I know, Kansas boy in the house. What's up, buddy? You see, yo, that's Tyson. What's good, OT? Oh man, just cutting trees down, bro. Cutting trees. Got some planted earlier, so we were planting trees. I probably will do some more of that later. But yeah, our whole little plot, I'll show you since you've been following along. Our whole plot over here is all, I was trying to do it with all the shrubbery still on the ground, but I cleared out most of it so we can see what we're doing. Look at our little saplings. We got lodgepole pines. Oh, that reminds me too, man. Look how many go in here to construction. Oh, no, it wasn't in construction. It was in... where do we actually find those? Is that all in forestry? Or forestry section? Forestry. Oh yeah, so saplings over here. Man, we got, if we go these small saplings, because this is what could go into the, I was wondering too, because these are 20 pieces for $1,000, right? But those are pretty well established trees already. That's probably for the other planter, obviously. It's not for the small sapling planter. Wonder if it takes less time to grow, but we'll go into saplings. Like there's American elm, there's aspen, there's beech, Betula armani, box elder, cherry trees, Chinese elm, downy, serviceberry, golden rain, Japanese zelkova, lodgepole pine. That's what we're planting right there. I hope those are the long skinny ones. Northern Catapaw, Scotch pine, Maturian red pine, oak, shagbark hickory, Tilia, Amyrnesis. I'm not sure to say apple trees. There's a back to American elm, but there's so many. But $7,000 for 240 pieces. I didn't go into these. It should be all the same stuff. So yeah, American elm, aspen, beech, yeah, all the different ones that we just went through again. It's really cool that we could plant all of these, right? So with all those options, it tells me that like forestry is going to be a pretty solid thing throughout. And we have all the gear to start. Like the gear that we're starting with right now is the best we've ever had on any farm sim ever. And there was like a lot of talk back in the day about people saying, oh, forestry's coming to an end on farm sim. It's fun. It's a fun thing to process. All you gotta do is have trees and you're going to town, you know? So it's one of those things that I believe on FS25 will be a pretty solid deal. I know that a lot of people don't like doing forestry because it's tough going, you know, but it's good for me. Some of this coffee. Back, your Wi-Fi went out. It's been going crazy since Milton hit. Oh, that sucks. Nice amount of options. They'll never go away. I know some people are talking about that, but like, why get rid of something that a lot of people do it? There's so many productions that take wood too. So like, they were saying all that before Silver Red and all that stuff came out for 22. And then once I saw that was dropping out, dude, I was stoked when they first were like, all right, we're doing forestry. All the stuff for the next expansion is all forestry. I was like, yes. Yes, please. Everybody's like, so it's funny too, because like everybody's always trying to get the views, do the new hotness, you know, whatever. So it was really funny seeing everybody do forestry. Everybody was doing forestry. Like, man, get back to your auto drive farming stuff. Leave the forestry stuff to the loggers, you know? It was cute, you know, but you don't see all that now. The reason why everybody was doing all that then, because that was the new hotness. And right now, this whole game is the new hotness. So it's like they can choose what they want to do. Right now, the new hotness is planting rice, I guess. We'll stick to forestry. Yeah, no reason. Yeah, for sure. But like at the same time too, when all the new productions came out, it was like wood, all the wood stuff. I was like, yeah, you need trees for that. So I knew right there it was going to be a big forestry is still a big deal, you know. Oh, you missed us getting that big oak tree. I took that oak tree, sold it. It was a scraggly looking load of logs, or a load of brush. But we got 6,300 for one of these. It's a tree just like this big sucker right here. Got $6,000 for one of those. Whoa! But it was stupid to load, and it wasn't the most fun. Let's jump out here and see where we're at. With so many scragglies down here. It's hard to see what we're doing. The little one's not going. Oh, excuse me. It's our property line here, but if there's any of these decent ones on our property line, we're going to come over here and we're going to harvest these as well. We got a good one here. It's hard to get in here though. All these, so many bushes. I might actually come through and do some of that mulching real quick. We'll shut this down here. And yeah, we already got the mulcher attachment hooked up. Yeah, rice. Yeah. Everybody's doing rice. It's cool. I like the new stuff. But no thanks. Forestry Simulator 25, right? Alright, so I think I'm going to switch into this view. I'm going to cut through over to the left and go up the hill. We're just going to kind of work our way over to the processor there. A lot of bushes. Yeah, I know. It's kind of cool if you like carve it out. You can't see into your property. See, it's cool to leave some of them because they block out so much of the view. But man, when you're trying to work and see around stuff, they're kind of obnoxious. Oh, ass end of the excavator is stuck on the tree. You said you get it, the rice is the new thing, but geesh. I know. It's new, there's some new machines, but it's still just another crop. You know what I mean? Most people are scared of doing forestry. That's why they're not doing forestry. Most people just suck at it. They're not. They don't. Some people suck at it. Other people just don't have enough practice. You just gotta practice enough to get it down. I didn't just jump in here and start doing this today. Oh, might look like I did, but I really didn't. I promise. It's one of those tall ones. These ones you got to get way up on it. See, I'm already running into it. Gotta start with the very top here. Just work it down. It's relaxing. Yeah, forestry until you tip over a truck, huh? Tip over a load of logs. That's Unknown's favorite. He loves doing that. Even these little skinny ones, this is one of the toughest things to deal with, are these. I did kind of go at one sideways, and with this flap open, this, which one is it? This flap here. I guess I did close it a little bit. Let's open that. Oh, this thing's so sensitive. You can't go in and change like your sensitivity of your controls a lot in this game, which I do like a lot. See, actually, I tried to go at it with the mulcher, like going this way. It kind of worked, but I was still getting bound up. Let's see, will it work? So if it's a tough spot, you kind of can go into the sideways with that flap lifted up. But really, you just gotta go at it whatever way you can to get them down. Oh, don't mulch the tree. Oh, come on. Tight quarters through here. It's hard to see too in this view. See if I can just knock this one down from the side. I did one where it was pretty good. I guess you kind of can get it like that a little bit, right? Then you gotta deal with all the branches that come off. That not so much. Yeah. You gotta pick up the whole load of logs and do all that. Nothing we can't deal with though, huh? We've done that before. You can go in there sideways to get them, but I feel like you gotta deal with all this stuff, and kind of if it falls weird, you can't like spin the mulcher attachment around. You could like go this way and this way, but you can't spin it. If you're able to spin it, that'd be a different story. So that's out. Let's get this one. Which way are we going here? Let's go ahead and get this ugly one out. I do love that they change colors though for like the fall time, as we are in October now. A bamboo farm, that'd be cool. Do a bamboo farm. I think that'd be pretty fun. It's a good idea. People use bamboo everywhere, so like having a controlled bamboo farm, you can process poles and get them going. That'd be cool. That's a good idea. That's better than doing rice. But really, my favorite stuff that I haven't tried out yet, that I love the fact that we have, is all the oxbow gear, all the oxbow harvesters. Been talking about that stuff for years, because all you guys that are new to the channel, you guys, I also am a farmer. I farm too. I farm thousands of hours of farming. That's why I do trees. But yeah, I farm too. I love all the farm equipment. I do all that stuff as well. It's all really fun. I did miss this one. I'm gonna go back up here. It's just thick over here with these, huh? Maybe I'll just work this spot for a while. There's so many of these obnoxious ones through here. But yeah, all the Oxbow stuff. I just can't wait until we get like a sweet corn harvester. That's what we should have. That should have been one of the first things that we did. And we got like green beans and peas and all that type of stuff. Cool. That's awesome. But can we get corn? Like, man, it's almost holiday time. Everybody's doing corn on the cob, right? You guys have got corn going. I guess that's more of a summertime thing, huh? I guess corn is all time, right? You got corn for like Thanksgiving and stuff, but you got like a sweet corn harvester. You don't have to wait for the corn to dry down. You can just go and harvest it while it's still green. I think that little shrub out there, just like that red one there, that's like right on the edge of our land. So I think I'm gonna keep that one. Keep those. That way our area's kind of hidden back here, but I just want all of our land on the inside of our border to be clear, you know? There's a nice tree right there in front of us. Let's go and get this one out. It's one of those shorter types. So I think, yeah, this one, maybe we'll get this one out too, right here. I think there's one right behind it that kind of blocks the road. If we can see through some of our property, it's totally okay. You can see the road to my left there a little bit. I want us to be able to utilize as much property as we have up here without making it look all the way barren and open. Because I do want to like build stuff. We are going to do like a little, maybe I'll do a little something, do some animals up here. Or I kind of want like a homestead, but we're still like in the logging side of things. So if there was more placeables like I was looking for, like a smaller cabin or that type of stuff that was more available to like set up. I don't want like a trailer. I don't want a big old house. I'm trying to have like a tent or a cabin or something like that. Make a fire pit and all that type of stuff. Bamboo looks way better than rice anyway. Yeah, it's funny. All right, so we are going to get rid of this one. Quite a bit of property we have up here, really, once we get all this brush cleared out. Pretty good plot I picked. I think I picked one of the better plots for what we're trying to do here. Like, I didn't go everywhere on the map and look everywhere. I saw this one, saw there was enough trees to keep us busy for a bit, and then went to it after that. Didn't really go too many other spots. I haven't really been around the map much either, besides like us going to the mill, taking a couple wrong turns here and there, but besides that, I haven't really explored. Haven't explored too much at all. This plot has been keeping us nice and busy. We're almost back to where we have the processor going. Oh man, don't hit the tree. I'm sure one of these times I'm gonna be out here mulching and hit the tree I don't want to hit. I didn't even notice how much land is still back up here either. Like I said, you see so much more after you get these out of the way. Oh man, they're so, like, that wouldn't happen in real life. That machine would just absolutely wreck this little brush. Definitely wouldn't tip over a heavy a heavy machine like this. They're way too rigid. Like this brush cutter should just go wah and just mow it. Like, man, I've seen some videos in real life of brush cut and stuff like this. They just hog through whatever 6-inch in diameter type stuff is just mowed right down. All right, so we're gonna kind of sneak back over here. Get this one out. Yeah, definitely no tipping. Oh yeah, it would just wreck it. This machine's, like, the machines are strong, like, no doubt, you know. Like, this is the smaller of the excavators, but this thing could just push a tree over, you know. Like, if that tree was in the way, this thing just goes boosh, it would just mow it right down, you know. A lot of times we're doing like tree removal when we're just like, I watch the city of Portland people go out and they like remove like old cottonwoods and stuff like that. They're tall or big, all trees. All they do is take like excavator with a bucket and go up and just with the bucket just like whoosh, just like push the thing over, and then they bucket down and usually like chip it or something like that. But they don't even use a processor to knock them down. They just push them over just because the machines are so strong. Come on. Scoot up on a little bit more. It's just this very top little bit you have to get on. It's weird. I want to watch somebody else deal with these. Is there anybody else cutting this stuff right now? Because luckily I have this equipment, I have joysticks to be able to operate it. If not, it would it'd be a lot more challenging, I tell you. Can't cut them with a chainsaw. A couple of these little bushes out of here too. Every once in a while, kind of take some of those thicker bushes out as well. All right, we're almost back up. Oh, there's a processor right there. Just a few more of these scragglies out. There might be like half a dozen still that I want to actually get out because there's a good tree in front of us there. We'll just like work our way back over in front of the processor. Maybe like this one too. Like I said, if you can see through to the road, it's not bad. I just want some kind of blocking the road from our property. You're gonna say it looks pretty smooth for base game equipment? Oh, dude. It's like, that's what I said, for like, I'm not complaining. For a brand new game, no updates at all yet. Dude, we're making wood. We're making toothpicks. Like I said, when 22 came out, I wanted to do all the forestry stuff. I wanted to jump right on that, but the way all that was working out for us wasn't too good. It wasn't. Come on, get out of there. It was not ideal, that's for sure. Am I just stuck like on the... Can't see behind me. I think I'm stuck. The ass end of the machine is getting stuck on that tree. What's going on? I want to get this one out of here too. This one's all right in the way. Also right up in this other tree. Gotta come way up here to get these tall ones. Back up a little bit more. I'm just too close to it still. Yeah, on 22, that's funny too, because a lot of people tried doing the forestry stuff. There was like the new, was that Rotin equipment and stuff that came out in 22, and some people did pretty good with it, but just like the physics of the way all the stuff was cutting in that game was terrible. What is going on here? Am I just right up on that tree? Oh yeah. It's out of here. Oh, we got some rain coming in, chat. Haven't seen too much rain since I've been on here yet. I want to see rain. I just open up my window and look outside. Man, it's raining here today. Actually, I think the rain just stopped. It's like, I think it just now cleared up. Not on the game, but in real life. But we've been getting some rain, that's for sure. Perfect time to be streaming while it's raining outside, huh? You want to see a tornado? Yeah, when do those come in? When do we start seeing that kind of stuff? What time of the year? Is it like springtime or? I haven't seen, has anybody got a tornado yet? And I'm sure some people have done like just some tests on it, but what do they have for a tornado so far? Let's just get these out here by the machine, by the processor. Yeah, in game. Yeah, not in real life. Yeah. Yeah. If that's what you're talking about, I get it. If I was in a safe area and it wasn't like my house or my family in the path of danger, I would love to see. I like weather. I like seeing big weather in real life. If it's not going to affect my livelihood or my children, then I love seeing the power of Mother Nature. It's like probably one of my favorites. You had more rain after Hurricane Milton than we did during the thing. Oh, really? Where you at? Are you in Florida? Where are you at? If any of you guys are watching too, you guys are new to the channel, you guys are enjoying this stuff, make sure you guys are subscribing for more. And also, if you're liking it and enjoying it, or getting any kind of value out of the content at all, or watching me struggle, if you guys are enjoying any of that kind of stuff, make sure you guys are smashing that like button too. That way I know to make more of this stuff. You guys are lets me know what you guys are wanting me to show you and what kind of content to make, you know. Because I like it, but I just need to make sure you guys are liking it too, you know. Yeah, don't forget to let me know. Let's get out of here. I can't see anything through here. There's one of those. That tree's too close to us, maybe. Yeah, we have to come at that one different angle there. Probably get this one. Now, it's hard to see in here. That's why I want to get some of this stuff cut down. Low visibility is one of the toughest things of forestry on the game. You got like the leaves, especially if the stuff is like clipping through like your cab, if you're in cab. I think I want to get this one out of here too. Like right on our property line there, but I still want to get rid of it just because the visibility, yeah, it's tough going. Right now I can barely even see what I'm doing over there. Come on. Oh, no, I just kind of shifted this around and I can see better. Thanks. Oh, one thing I thought was cool, I did see some rain yesterday, I guess. One thing I thought was tight is the fact that the water, it pools up on the road. You guys see that? Like when it starts to rain, water is on the road like that. That's tight. You can see it like droplets too as it's hitting. Right? And the little ripples in the puddles. Isn't that sick? I like that a lot. That's tight to me. Cool new feature. What's up, deer? Only seen a few deer out here so far. Get on, little guy. It's gonna run right through the building. Where's it going? Oh, it did. That's stupid. I hate when it does stuff like that. Yeah, see the visibility. There's still a bunch of these suckers right through here. Which maybe I'll leave all those there. It's just like some oak trees. Yeah, looking through here now, you can actually look into our land, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you dig it? Yeah, me too. Pretty sweet, huh? Alright, so this right now, we're just going to shut that down. And we'll jump back in here. We'll see if we can't at least process a couple more logs here. So my coffee going. Appreciate you guys all being on today. Check something real quick. All right, where was that tree at? There's one tree. There's that tree over there. Well, this whole area looked different to me since I opened everything up. It just looks different in the processor. Like, where were we? You appreciate the content? Oh man, I appreciate you, bro. You should hit me up on Discord. That way you and I could actually chat outside the game. I was like, it's nice having you in chat too, but you're like the homie and whatnot, so might as well. Oh, can we get through here? Man, some of those gangly ones I didn't get rid of. I just reach in here and grab this tree out. Yeah, you and I have a lot in common. We got, you know, kids and all that stuff. When we play the game, we do a lot of the similar stuff, so might as well talk about it. Ah, God, come on, get out of there. As long as our machine doesn't go for a ride too bad, let's just get it out. Anybody on here watching, you guys could always hit me up on Discord, on the FS Crew Discord. I'm gonna do something else too real quick. Let me just do something else too real quick. Oh, you are on there now? Good. Okay. There, I did something else there for you as well. Since you're on all the time, you're part of the crew, so there, I gave you something. What are we stuck on? Jesus. Is it just that branch up above, really? Get out of there. You don't have kids unless you count your 7 cats. I guess those are like kids. Cats are pretty self-sufficient though. You give them a little bit of love and they're like, all right, that's enough, see ya, get out of my way. Like dogs, if you have a dog and they want all your attention all the time. Oh yeah, no problem, bro. I should have done that a long time ago. I know you weren't asking for it or nothing, you know. That's like a lot of people will see me on like, oh man, you gotta have a blue wrench. Like, I don't have to. You could moderate a chat without having a wrench. You don't have to like time people out to communicate with people. You know, you don't have to. You get in my chat, you talk. If somebody's out of line, I'm sure you'll say something to them. You know, that's a moderation already. Just like keeping the flow of the conversation going and just like keeping everybody kind of in the same space, you know. So even when I don't have a wrench on somebody's stream, I don't care. I have a lot. I'm a moderator on a lot of channels, but I don't ask for one ever. I don't need one ever. I barely ever time anybody out. You know, I still make sure people are hitting the thumbs up, and if somebody's getting out of line, I let them know why, or if they're getting timed out and they're wondering why, I let them know. Stuff like that. That's what moderators are supposed to do. They're not just there to drop the ban hammer all the time. Staggy poo. I forgot who it was. Someone's like, all right, I don't want to get stagged up. Or somebody said something about not letting Staggy poo time somebody out. Forgot who it was. Somebody said something. I think maybe it's DJ's Club or something. And I was like, all right, timeout. Boom. He said the Staggy couldn't do it, so I was right there to do it for him. Which is like the only few times, and DJ's the homie too. One of the few times I'll actually time somebody out is just for fun. Number one rule is never ask. Yeah, you shouldn't ask. It never hurts to ask, but if you're like, if you've been there for a long time and you're putting in the work and putting in the time and being part of this community and then you ask, sure. But if you're like brand new and like, hey, can I have mod? Like, what? Oh, go away. Like, who are you? It's funny too, like Discord. I'm a moderator in so many Discord channels, even though I never really did moderation type of work in any of them. Everybody just always see me on the bigger channels as a moderator. Like, oh man, will you help me moderate my channel? Like, I guess. Like, a lot of people ask me to be a moderator. Like, sure, I'll do my best. There's actually quite a few bigger-ish name channels that I'm on, which I'm not that active on Discord. I need to get better about that. A lot of them, though, I'm a moderator. So if I get into those channels, too, on, like, the YouTube channel side, I'm like, oh, wait, you don't have moderatorship on my YouTube channel? They'll, like, automatically give it to me. But I never like asking. I don't need it. It's cool to have. It's cool to like. I feel like it stands out in my chat list. I can see it. You know, if it's like I kind of take like priority over what my moderators are trying to tell me. So I like as I see you don't blend in as much. You know, it's like, oh hey, you're a blue wrench now. Until you get like blue wrenches in the whole. Until all my moderators are here. Go to some people's chats and like everybody in there has a wrench, which is cool. It's all, you know, big community. I don't need a lot of moderators, but you know, we got like Feldon, Rapid Rob, Cobble, all those kind of, all the FS crew guys are all got wrenches. There's a few. I probably got like 20 or more actual moderators on my channel. What am I stuck on now? Stump? Must be a stump in the ground. Oh yeah, that's definitely stop you in your tracks there. That's funny. A funny saying too. People go, "Oh, stop right in my tracks." They're probably talking about like your foot tracks, right? Not your actual machine tracks. Come on. Get up on her. Sometimes if you're too close to it, it doesn't like it. Just gonna put this one here. Maybe I kind of come through and consolidate some of this stuff into more manageable piles for loading. Because we do have to get like the truck and stuff in here and get all this stuff loaded up on the truck. We'll see where we get today. We are already over 2 hours into the stream today, so we'll see how it goes. Just kind of getting processor happy here. It's nice getting some more more land cleared out up here. We'll do a little walk around our land again too, and kind of see how it's all looking. And if you guys go back to like either the first episode or if you come up on this plot while you're playing, I check out how this looks before OT showed up. It's definitely thick. I went back and watched like part of the first episode there, and I was like, man, that was freaking thick in there. I think we could probably manage getting a load of logs taken down at least. Processor's fun, yeah. I remember the first time I didn't have the process button, to hit the button to run the logs through and cut. That button was not, I couldn't figure out the binding on that, but as soon as I figured out the binds on that one for the joysticks, oh, we missed that tree there. Man, look at the sun coming through it's so bright, the way the sun's coming through the rainy clouds up there. It's like, look how sharp that shadow is there. It's bright coming through. Which is good because we have some sunshine coming right behind what we're doing here. I don't have the lights on, right? Lights are all off. That's good. Yeah, there's this tree up here I missed. Then just right behind this tree in front too, there's one right back there. I missed quite a few right there. Actually, let's look down so we can see our tracks. I want to hit the stumps. I do want this one cut down. You know, I'm a spoiled millennial, so I don't want to take my hands off the joysticks if I can avoid it. So having all the binds are really fun. Yeah, the lighting isn't too shabby, yeah. Oh, and the buncher? Man, don't get me started on the buncher. Where's my buncher at? I need a buncher. That's what I'd be doing right now, is just bunching. Because that's how you get a manageable stack. If you have to go out and process and drop the tree and cut them up and just random piles and stuff, that's one thing. But when you start to be able to make bunches and you can walk the processor up to the bunch and then start cutting like that, that's the way. Because you could like have a dozen trees in one bunch, and then your stack on the end is already managed and piled like accordingly, you know. Something I do kind of want to test out is all of the yarder stuff, at least the bigger yarder. Because I remember before you had to like have processed sticks that you were moving quite a ways, but you already had to cut them down because the yarder wasn't strong enough to be able to pull logs, or full trees, I mean, which is totally not realistic because the yarder pulls full trees up to the processor. You don't pull a bunch of cut logs to the processor or to the loader. It's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, now we're making some room. What's up, Organic? How's it going, buddy? I like your name a lot, too, by the way. I was thinking about that yesterday. I do a lot of, like, gardening and growing. I was a grower for a lot of years, and I don't cut trees in real life, but I love all the organic life type of stuff, so your name is pretty sweet. I wish I would have thought about that myself. Or organic. Alright, so I do want to keep that small one behind us there. I'm going to cut this one. Not that way. See if I can just drag this one over here maybe a little bit. This is way off, but I'll come through and tidy up some of the piles, I think. Or we can just load them as is. Maybe I bring the truck just right up through here. I have enough for a load just through the stuff that I've been cutting up here on top. else do we got up here to cut? You got your carpentry building down today. You used it to work at Whole Foods. Oh, you used to work at Whole Foods when you started your channel? Were you working in the organic section? And the lighting on my stuff kind of, how bright it is behind my screen there. I guess the sun did come out. It was a lot darker. We were getting some crazy rain, so kind of interesting. Let me see. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care. That's the thing about streaming in the daytime. My background lighting isn't as not as vibrant. It's just the back of my wall there. That's funny too. I was just talking about how the rain, I think, was supposed to be kind of dying off right when I said it was. Your gamer tag is the Grow Cesar. How do you say that? All right, we'll just go ahead and leave that there. Let's just take a little walk through our land here. Look at, man, you can see far all through our stuff. The way the light's coming through the trees to you right now looks sick. It's kind of funny because on the game it was raining and now really bright sun coming through, and then outside right here it also was raining really heavy, and now the sun is coming through and it's like really bright. The sun's down in an hour anyways from right now. It's crazy that how much time already passed today. Oh, there's another one right here I didn't get. You also ran around and got all the collectibles for money. Oh, that's good too. There's some more deer. Oh dear. Oh dear, come back. Come back, deer. Where are you going, deer? Oh, there you go. They look good. They look really realistic. Grozar. Okay, I see. All right, let's go. Let's see. We'll pull the trailer. I guess right over here. Where's our loader at? Oh, backwards. All right, we're gonna get over here. We'll start us in this front area. I might just start all the way up in the front. Actually, there's this kind of ugly pile of logs that I want to get out that are right here by the log trailer themselves. And then like right here to the left here is more. Maybe we'll just work on getting this whole front kind of buttoned up here first, because having this load of logs sitting just right in our front of our property here is kind of ugly. Maybe we'll just start right here by, let's kind of tidy this up a bit first. It won't take us too long to get this truckload, I don't think. I also don't want to load it the way it's facing. I kind of want to turn it around, as the logs will try to fall out of the upper rack there, so close to the front of the upper poles, you know, because the rack is so close. Let's see if I can grab these two out of here. Some of that underneath stuff is kind of at the angle there, but as long as we can start off by having some of this stuff looking pretty good, get off of that. So that will work now. I'm going to jump out and I'm going to, I'll slide. And all these are all sliding all over the place. So jump in the truck here, and then I'm gonna flip it around below the front. And then the other areas I'm gonna start loading from too, and the stuff we were just working on. A lot of the area over there is pretty flat. I love how the tires all look wet too. Oh, it's tight looking. Look at how the tires are wet, bro. It's tight, right? As it's raining, look at the wet tires. Sick. I dig it. I dig it. I dig the wet. Oh, look at all the rain on the thing too. What? That's sick too. Look at the way that looks, bro. Look at that. That's sick with it. It looks good. All the raindrops, even like on the mirrors. Bro, looks sick. But not, oh, it is on the paint too? Oh, it looks tight. Nice job, Giants, on that. It's fucking cool. You need to start some trees for the future because I think I can clear my map pretty quick. I believe you. You like the attention to detail? Man, me too. Like all the, yeah, I love all the wet on the roads and stuff too. It looks sick. And if I had better graphics, it would look really good, right? Oh, what am I doing? I'm pulling the truck in the exact same way? Sheesh. I got distracted by all this wet stuff. Trying to face down the hill. Your map just sort of snowing. Oh, I bet that looks cool. I heard the snow looks pretty awesome. It's funny too with like the game improvements over the years. You guys remember when we didn't have seasons? Seasons was brought out in like a DLC on 19, like a year after 19 was a thing. Then we got seasons and all that stuff. So much has changed and improved. I think I want to be maybe here. We'll see the truck going. All right, let's see if we can get some logs loaded there, chat. Before they end up sliding down the hill on us. Am I too close to the trailer though? No, it's okay, I think. And everybody always focuses on all the, come on, logs, stick with me here. Everybody always focuses on like, oh, we don't have this, we don't have that, or that needs work, or they always focus on all the bad stuff versus like, go back and look at what we used to have. Let me know how bad it is now. If you're new to the game, then you know there's some stuff that needs to get worked on. If you're old school like myself on the game, you know that this game is way better on the first week of release than any of the other games were. They're sliding just because the other logs are the other direction. They're just kind of working themselves off of there, but this game is sweet so far. A couple bugs I'm going to report, but besides that, I don't have a lot of complaints at all. I can tell everybody this is the worst the game will ever be is right now, so enjoy it. That's funny too, like mods and stuff too. Like when I first started playing, I was a console player. I played 17 until the wheels fell off, and we didn't even have mods yet. And I started playing again when the mods came out, and it's like a totally different game. There's so many years of playing that I didn't have any mods or anything. I had to like actually put the work in and do everything all the hard way. Why did my music stop again too? What's up with that? Boom, boom, boom. No, I don't know why it stopped. Yeah, it's funny. I even to get money cheated in back on 17, you had to do all kinds of. Yeah, I do a lot of work, but a lot of it was putting placeables down. Like I think that what we did at first, one of the hacks was like you put a whole bunch of beehives down, as many as you could buy, and speed time up like all the way fast until, which wasn't 360 times or whatever. I forget how fast you could go before, because there wasn't like a mod where you could speed time up. A lot of stuff changed, but I think we went from like beehives to like solar panels, as many solar panels as you could place every day. You have to get more, earn some money, get more, earn some money, get more. So it took some days, and then after you had enough, you put like a wind turbine down, $1 million wind turbine, and that accrued so much money per hour. So you sped time up through all the days, and while your solar panels and some beehives were going, and you know your wind turbine's going along until you get enough money to get another wind turbine. And like, long story short, you just keep racking it up till you have enough money to buy the next wind turbine. I think I had like 200 wind turbines on one plot going, with time sped up all the way fast to get all the money that I wanted to cheat in until I don't know, until the game was almost wanting to break. And then I got rid of all those, and I had piles of money to do whatever I wanted with. But that's like old school style cheating. Classic, right? Struggling through vanilla makes mods so much more enjoyable. The vanilla, is that your snow? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, we had to go through the whole process before of trying to get money on 17. So when mods first came out, they had the little green floaty box for the money mod. I was like, oh, so sick. Like, I didn't have anywhere to put potatoes. There was no in-game potato storage. So like, once like a mod came out where I was able to store my root crops somewhere besides just on the ground in a pile, so tight. So like, that pretty much reintroduced it was like a whole new game. So I started playing 17 again, and then shortly after that is when 19 dropped, and I switched over to 19. Luckily on 19 we had mods right away. Yeah, it's tough. Zen Pyro says, I don't like how they make you have all the same mods your friends have if you want to play together. Yeah, I was totally talking about. We didn't have mods back then. It was all base game stuff. I need to turn around here because I'm backwards. It's always good to have your tracks facing forward. That way you know where you're going. Yeah, when 19 came out, we had mods pretty quick on that. Not too long after that is when, well, I guess it was a while, right? It was 19. Yeah, we had 19 for quite a while, actually. That's when I started streaming. I was on the Sussex Farms when I started streaming. I thought it was actually cool. I didn't really watch any, like, people play the game on YouTube at that time. And if I did watch some people, it was all full mods, everything, all the stuff I couldn't do. So I get it when like people don't, it's hard to watch stuff if you can't do it. It's cool to watch. But like, you know, it's like, who was it? The Squad and all those guys were all doing all this cool like campers and dirt bikes and all this Lamborghini stuff, all these mods that I didn't have. It's like now that I could get like whatever, it's different, but I didn't really watch a lot of people play this game online at all. Then I was on it was just on PlayStation Network, and I saw somebody who was live streaming. I'm like, oh sweet, that's cool. So I started chatting with them. I never chatted with anybody on Farm Sim before. Really, I didn't really ever talk to anybody on Farm Sim ever before that. I never played multiplayer because multiplayer wasn't a thing on 17, I don't think, right? There was no multiplayer for console on 17, started on 19. But yeah, he was on Welker Farms. I started playing there, and I had to download a bunch of mods to get on there and help him. And then we streamed together for a bit, and he wasn't super consistent with the streaming thing, so I'm like, all right, you know, I'm gonna start streaming my own thing. And I was already playing on Sussex Farms, which is one of my favorite maps, also by Elliot Jim. See, that's all the stuff over here. But yeah, I started streaming on Sussex and did all that, and then kind of been streaming ever since. I think about how I want to pull the truck over here. It's tricky when you have different terrain too, because it all depends on the terrain for like where the truck is sitting to. We don't have a forwarder right now, so it's definitely tricky. Tricky loading. If it's like uneven, you know, we don't have a good forwarder, because normally I do the forwarder and get them out of here and take them to a loading zone type of deal. The last one you played was FS15. You tested all the car mods and weird mods, made trains of trailers, and saw what tractors can pull the most. You started streaming to find people to play multiplayer with. That's cool. So you stream as well? I didn't know you're a streamer. Make sure you guys go check out Organic Gaming Network. I'll have to check you out after the stream, buddy. Didn't know. Some people, even if they have a gaming in their name, they don't always stream. They're just like gamers. You don't have to stream to be a gamer, right? You just got to play games to be a gamer. All right, so that looks a little better there. I think I want to... People just like bring the truck in right in front of me here. Kind of an awkward spot to load, but I think if I bring the truck in like right through here this way, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, your problem is you want everything that comes out and your friends are picky about the mods they use. Yeah, no, I get it. All right, so nice front load there of that. I was thinking if we get this thing like here, maybe. Get around that stuff. I can't wait until the no collision, no camera collision mod comes out. Also, store deliveries too. I was thinking about all this, my go-to mods. Store deliveries is definitely up there for one of my favorite ones. It's like Easy Dev, Lumberjack, store deliveries, Field of View, and what am I missing? Yeah, it was Lumberjack, Easy Dev, Field of View, store deliveries, and I feel like I'm missing one. The free landscaping tool, that's a good one too. What's another one? What's another go-to that I always use? Yeah, I could actually tell you. Well, I'm gonna go in here real quick to my other stuff here, see if I can switch that screen. So yeah, on here, if I go into my games for like FS22, I have, let's see, is it mods 1? Oh, is it that one? Yeah, so I have all this FDR stuff in here. Let's see, I have, oh, my billboard. I have my OT billboard. Easy Dev, Field of View, Lumberjack. I have a couple different chainsaws, I guess, store deliveries, no collisions, stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much what I named. Yeah, not too much stuff there. But like, when you're doing like a full build and you have all the different like gadgets and all the different little mods and stuff you like to build your farm build, you know, it's tough having everybody all have the same stuff. That's what's good about being like on PC though, because if you have like say for example, we're getting on a FS crew night, you know, we usually have like somebody in the server has like the brown box that everybody downloads all the same stuff, or make sure we're all on the same page, you know. When you're doing like your own build, it is tough to have mods. Everybody has the same mods, you know, and if there's updates, making sure everybody does the same update and all that. It does get kind of tricky doing that kind of stuff. And like I said before, that's one of the things that got me into streaming, because I had all these cool map builds that I wasn't able to share, because the only people that there's only like maybe one person, if that was able to have all the mods and stuff that I had to be able to get on my map and see it. So I'd like do all the work and decorate everything, make it look all cool farm and stuff, and then like, all right, nobody gets to see it but me. So like streaming it was cool because everybody's able to see it, and then there's like a record of it, there's videos of it, you always go back and look at it later on. And I've always been a fan of that, and that's one thing that really got me wanting to stream, was just to share my content, share my work. Sharing is caring, they always say. Let's see, can I drag that a little bit closer to this side maybe? That's pretty good. Was that all of those? Was. Okay. So now we got... I'm just going to go out and around the truck here, I think. Okay, I just got to watch out for just trees and stumps. Let's see. I'm actually going to get this truck pulled forward. Strap all those down. That one's sticking out the front there a bit. Just one of the small ones. Just got to get up in here a certain way. It's pretty flat right here. No, it's not that flat right here. See if I can go out here and turn around. See if our trailer can drive over to that stump there. Is it tall enough to clear that stump? Oh, it is. Good. Cool. None of your friends understood why you wanted to play a farming simulator, but you like the janky mechanics of logging, and you have to be skilled like that, like the real life or the real world. Yeah. Do they need course play anymore? Oh man, they always need course play. A store delivery is the goat, and easy dev. Oh yeah, for sure. The store deliveries, heck yeah, we have it now. I almost want to be on the other side to load this. Let's see, maybe I'll just do that. There's enough room getting through here. I have to push a log out of the way. Let's see. I just want to be on this side so I can see this side of the trailer and get that loaded up better. Oh man, they're all moving. I can't unstrap those. See how much they're moving? Look at that. Oh no. Alright, they kind of settled down now, but it's those ones that are right here that are not straight. They always try to like wiggle out like this one's doing. We're gonna strap those suckers down, screw it. Alright, let's get up here and get this loaded. Get this loaded, chat. I think right here will work. It won't take too much more to get this front bunk all full. Maybe just a few more pieces dropped on this side. Probably grab this whole bunch right here and load all those on the front. Trying to get us a decent load to take in. That one didn't want to go up there, so that's a full front load. Actually gonna jump out and swing away here a bit. Jump out and restrap that. I hope the machine's not too close. Sometimes the machine will get strapped down too. Without store delivery, it can be hours just to set up. Heck yeah, it can. Sounds like me and with your Valheim, your friends that got me into that game won't even play now because he thinks I build my house is too big. He must be young guy. Started playing with grown folks like I do. A lot of that kind of stuff doesn't matter. I used to run like open multiplayer maps too, like not like servers or nothing, but like just get on multiplayer. I used to have like maps set up for that. And you always knew it's when it's a kid is when they would jump in like, oh man, can I go buy a truck? Like there's plenty of equipment, plenty of tractors and stuff to get working. Oh, but what kind of truck can I buy? Like, no, can't go buy a truck. Oh, but come on, I need a pickup truck just to drive around. Like, no, you don't. There's tractors and all the stuff you need to get busy. It's like a lot of times if they just wanted to go buy a truck and that's what they wanted to do, I just kick them right out. Like, yep, you're 12. That's why I started playing with like Country Bumpkin and Rabid Rob on Felsbrunn. It's because I had a multiplayer open, and then I guess Rob saw my content before, and he's like, "Oh yeah, OT's on here, huh?" So he jumped on, and we started playing together. And the Bumpkins were on there, and Coble came on there. I think Country Bumpkin met Coble before, and then invited him over. So we all started playing together on Felsbrunn. Remember that like it was yesterday. We all had channels already. We all were already doing our thing. At the time we were all on console still, but like all kind of making that transition over to PC. And I think it was Bumpkin first said it. He's like, oh man, it was like the Farm Sim crew right here. And I'm like, you know, let's make that a thing. Let's just do that. Let's make it a real thing. And they're like, oh no, it's not gonna get anywhere. We're not making that a thing. You know, I'm like, yeah, we're making that a real thing. So like the next day, we made that a real thing. We made it happen, and then we came up with the FS Crew Discord and all that. Man, it's been a thing. There's merch out there for different FS Crew stuff now. And, you know, we are the FS Crew. There's no other FS Crew that is there anywhere. We are the FS Crew. It's our thing. And for like, oh, we're not gonna be famous or nothing. Country Bumpkin's been on Farm Sim News before. He hangs out with DJ Goham all the time, just because they're close to each other. But you know, being able to do big stuff like that, you just got to start it and, you know, have fun with it, and then everything kind of falls in its place. Oh, let me grab that one out of there. I guess Bumpkin got a copy of FS25 from DJ, which is cool. He kind of traded all of us for DJ Goham, but it's okay. Still love you, bro. That's cool. I guess they hang out all the time just because they live pretty close together. Hopefully we get a FS Crew going pretty soon. I think Rob today was going to a Trans-Siberian Orchestra live performance, which that's awesome. I'd love to do that. I think Coleble's probably just chilling. And I haven't talked to Bumpkin in a while. But it'd be really fun to do, really just, you know, while we're still on base game stuff for the game, it'd be fun just to link up and all four of us, or whoever else wants to join. Cause there's like, you know, Tired Dragon Gaming, which is Mrs. Coble, and then there's Mrs. Bumpkin, and then there's a lot of other people that are like part of our family, our close family, that will play with us, you know, like Taz or Feldon or who else you see on there with us all the time. Keith will still be on there with us all the time. Let's see, we're gonna go over here to these. You know, just keep backing up. We'll load the rest of these, and this should be enough here, I think, hopefully, to get us a full truck. Yeah, I would love to get some FS Crew stuff going again before we're all off doing our own thing, but we'll probably have like dedicated servers going. I think once the game's more established, I would like also to have a nice server going. So if you guys do ever want to get on here and log with me, unknown, you know, anybody that actually wants to get on here and log with me, I think I will have an OT server going. That's probably when an actual forestry map comes out. A lot of it will probably be like FDR related type of stuff, but I will also have all the other forestry gear installed, whatever we got that we have, for everybody else to also play. It'll have to be, it'll be for console and PC probably. No, you can't do console because it's gonna have FDR stuff, but even for the PC players that don't run like dual joysticks and stuff, you can still jump in a truck or use a different piece of equipment or any of that kind of stuff. But you will have to have a PC because you can't do console stuff if you're running FDR. So there's that. You can jump in, run truck, or do any of the stuff. They'll be like all the other gear. Like I wanted to do that on 22. We were gonna have like all the platinum expansion gear and all that, as well as all the FDR stuff. To be a login workhorse. If you start a server, all right, I'll keep you in mind. You'll know. I'll let everybody know when the server starts. I was supposed to do a 3K like subscriber special, and it was supposed to be like get a server going and do all that stuff. But man, I had such a busy like spring, summer, and all that where kind of blew right by the 3K. Kind of have to do a redo on the little celebration stream type of thing. It was going to be like a celebration stream. It was going to be a open server, 16-player server, all that type of stuff, all login related. But man, time flew by. Now we're on the new game, so kind of have to get a redo with that. Do a 4K subscriber special, maybe. We'll get the 4K and do it. You just join the Discord. Heck yeah. You need a VR mod so you can use your controllers as joysticks. Oh, how do you do that? The joysticks aren't that bad. I think when I bought mine, they're $150 for the pair, I think, or something. I forget. Which isn't like the cheapest, but for what they do, and these are just the Thrustmaster, what, TM1600 or T1600Ms. This would fall off. I almost wanted to. That one might just end up living right there, chat. We're almost full. Let's see what else we can throw on here. Maybe just the rest of these, throw them on, strap it down and go, huh? Let's do it. No, it's not bad. Like if you really are serious about playing and being able to operate this type of stuff efficiently, and you just gotta do it. And the wheel and pedals I was just looking at getting is 500. So not quite there yet, but I would like to get a wheel and pedals. Colin Shaw just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, buddy. On the way to 4K right there, see? I will shut that down. But yeah, I do want a server going. It'd be fun just to have like login going and people being able to get on, and we could have maybe put one more on the back, but I think we're full enough. We're gonna haul this down to the mill. Yeah, people could get on and do some work, you know, on your own time or whatever. I think that'd be cool. Make like a log of who's doing what and what got done and what needs to get done type of thing. And login maps are cool because you can have like certain plots that are like, all right, you guys are going to work on claim 7 today or whatever. You could go up there and, you know, get to work and like, all right, well, I got all this done, and I come in and see the mess you left, you know. Oh yeah, wheel and pedals for ATS, yes. Yeah, the wheel I was just looking at was the, was that Mazda wheel and pedals. I want to get the little modification, little spring deal for the brake pedal, so the brake's more realistic. It's like 45 bucks for the little spring shock deal underneath the pedal. So like for the whole setup I want to get with the mounts and all that stuff, we're looking at like maybe 600 bucks, 700 bucks for the whole setup for that. But another thing too that I want to do probably this coming up year is make a new desk. I do like the desk I have now. It's smaller, a little bit lower. My sticks and everything mount right to the top here. I have custom made little acrylic plates pretty much that my joysticks sit on. But I really want to make like a they're like, what are they called? I forget what the drawers are. They're like the drawers from like IKEA for the sides, and I want to make either make or just buy like a butcher block top. I would like to make it. I have so many like sticks and pieces of materials I've kept in the shop for a long time. Kind of cool to just like build all of the top myself. And then I also want to work on building a PC. So before I work on, I might just buy it pre-built, but it's going to be pretty dialed in pre-built. You know, probably around 2,000, maybe 2,500, under $3,000. I don't want to spend that much. I could probably find a pretty good components and stuff like that under $2,000 if I really dive in and build my own. But we'll just see on timing and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, before I do all this other getting wheels and pedals and all that kind of stuff, I would like to get my desk situated properly. We'll talk about getting a new gaming chair. I want to make some upgrades this year. Like my camera's fine. My camera looks okay. It's just a Logitech like webcam, not like the bottom grade one, but not the top grade one either. Mic is okay for now. I was thinking about getting like a Shure SM7B mic and all that stuff. They do have the new one came out too, so you don't need the whole Go LXR. You don't have the LXR setup. You can just actually plug it into adapter and run the USB to that, and it does sound really good. It is all preamped and all that into there. Yeah, I want to make some upgrades this year. I was talking about getting better lighting, maybe backdrop, all that type of stuff. I'd like to put some effort into making my setup the way I want it to be, you know? All right, so looks like Unknown Kansas Boy already has his guess down. He said 34,420. That's our load. Not too bad. It looks a lot better than the last one we brought down here. The last actual load of logs, not those gangly oak tree or whatever. This is our load here. It's kind of weird how some of those blue. Is that blue pine? Not sure why some of those are blue, and so, like one over there's, maybe it's kind of yellow. It's because that trigger color is kind of making it yellowy. Look how it's wobbling, so you can see them all kind of moving around. Bust the seams on those. But yeah, everybody has to guess. If you're new to the channel, you got to guess OT's load. Closest load guess without going over wins, like the Price is Right. You don't win anything. You just kind of get like bragging rights, like, oh yeah, you get a win. You're still a winner. You don't have to win a thing to be a winner, you know? You can still guess OT's load. So we're gonna wait here just a bit. We'll get some guesses in, drink some of my coffee, do all that stuff, and then guess a load. Guess that load, guess the load. Make myself dizzy for a minute. Whoa. You found the channel 2 days in a row. You haven't done logging yet, but making wood beams. You have been my main source of income on the farm. Oh, heck yeah. That's cool, Colin. Well, thanks for joining the channel. I do lots of forestry stuff. It's mainly what I do. On 22, I was doing a lot of like terraforming, digging on No Man's Land and stuff like that. You go back and watch some of that old stuff. But mostly like FDR logging is what I do a lot of. I do farm. I'm a farmer as well, but far and few between on the farming these days since everybody else in their mama wants to farm rice right now. I always do the stuff that nobody else wants to do or likes to do. That's my jam. If you don't want to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. Organic said 27,500. That's an awesome guess. You must have been paying attention. I love too that like no rain collisions are in here. All dry and nice. Go out here, it's wet on the ground, and see when you're running, does it splash through the puddles too in your feet? I don't see that going, but I do see like raindrops hitting off the wet ground and all that stuff. It looks awesome. What about water on like, you don't get raindrops on buildings, but on the truck, it looked awesome, right? Truck's all wet. On the metal, you can see it's all wet on there. Getting rain on all that stuff. Tires are wet. Psh, dope. So dope. Good detail. All right, let's run up here. That's all the guesses that we're getting in. What did I say? Did I say a guess yet? I think we're going to get 28,000. That's my guess. When you jump, it's like you got hang time in the air. It's a good jump. I wish I could jump like that in real life. All right, let's go ahead and hit this. Let's see what we got. Oh, no. We're not buying. We're not buying. We're on the wrong one there. We're not buying. Selling. 37,458. Oh, that's you unknown. That's the closest. 37 is good. That's a good load. What she said, right? It's a good load of logs there. Good load of wood. It's pouring out here, huh? Where's that sunshine? You can see it kind of trying to poke through the trees there. Come on, sun. But I think this will be the end of this stream today. We have been streaming for 3 hours now. We sold some load of logs. We used the planter to go check out the beginning. We were using that tree planter. Same as like all the platinum expansion stuff. Yeah, everything's been... she loves it. Everything's been going pretty good so far. There's a couple of issues here and there, but for start of a game, this game's awesome. I'm loving it. But we will be back on again. Man, we'll see how it goes. I might even stream again later tonight. So keep an eye out for that. We might get back on here this evening and do another one. Been having a lot of fun hitting it every day on this new game. So stay tuned. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. And if you are new to the channel and you want more of it, make sure you subscribe. That way you see like the notifications. Also hit the notification bell. That way when a new stream does drop or new content does drop, you guys get the notification and you guys are able to join us on time here. So thank you all. Appreciate you, everybody, old people, new people, young people. I appreciate everybody. Take care. Have a good day. I'll see you guys all on the next one.